5 decades of dancing, food, and of course, fun. The Panegyri Greek Festival is ready to celebrate its 50th year. And joining us today to talk about it are Joanne and Gus Paradakis, the two of the festival's original chairs, and Peter Rodish, who are going to give us a look at how this great festival all got started, what delicious treats we could expect this year. Welcome to the show, guys. We're so glad you could be here with us.
Thank you.
I mean, we have to go back here to the very beginning of the Greek Festival. How did this all get started back in 1975?
First of all, we really appreciate being here, and the fact that you pronounced Panegyri correctly. I mean, that is, you know, so we're going to make you a Greek for the weekend.
There we go.
How's that?
Great.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Our priest, Father Constantine Mitsos of blessed memory back then, came from a little village called Elatou in Greece. And he was our priest for over 25 years. And his dream was to bring the Panegyri Festival, which was in his village, to Cincinnati, to make it authentic and with this beautiful food and dancing. And that's how it started. And,
Right.
Joanne and I were honored to be the first co-chairs, along with Dr. Nick Parthenakis and his wife, and Angie. And the rest is history.
Second year.
And the second year was Dr. Gianestris and
His wife, Gloria.
Gloria Gianestris, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, and I know, guys, you mentioned the food there is always, you know, a huge part of this. What sort of things did you bring here today, and what can people expect, like with the food?
So can I?
Yeah, please.
So we brought you. You know how normally we bring you pastries.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
50th, and we're up in our game with you a little bit, Pete. So we have pastries over here, right?
Okay.
Which the ladies have been working on forever. We have the koudalakia, koudabiadis, pasta flora, and of course baklava. But we've added a few things for you today. So,
okay.
And let's just see if I can say this correctly. The village salad, horakiki. Right,
Horaki.
salad, right. Village
Okay.
salad. So in the villages, the peasants didn't have lettuce.
Yeah.
So they basically used everything else: tomatoes,
my gosh.
feta, kalamata olives, and
I wish you
onions
guys could
and
smell it, too.
cucumbers.
Like, it's very
It smells
fresh.
great. Let's push
We're
that out a little bit.
Seriously,
We're getting
yeah.
hungry here.
This is the one that we're really pushing this year.
Okay.
It's a light meal. And it's great, and it is an entree, right? So
Yeah.
it'll be there. And then over here we have the Greek lasagna.
Oh,
okay,
look
so
at
that's
this.
pastizio, the homemade, right in the church kitchen.
Oh my gosh, that looks absolutely amazing. So I have to ask Joanne, what has always been your favorite thing about this festival every year?
The whole community coming together and hosting a party for Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That's been our, it's a welcome party, and we say you can be Greek for the weekend. And we just have a lot of fun. We don't really have gambling and things like that. We have just Greek culture, church tours, pastries, the great food, and we have some artwork, and we have a lot of jewelry and like boutique items.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of fun. The Greek coffee, so you can read your coffee grounds and see what the future holds for
nice.
you.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what we want, Cincinnati, and they've been very supportive. We didn't know what we were doing the first 2 years or the first year.
Yeah.
And people just kept coming, and it got bigger and bigger.
Yeah, well, speaking of the city, I know that right after the show, today, everybody can get a little taste of that on Fountain Square,
Yeah,
right?
so we're doing a special thing. So the mayor is doing a proclamation. I don't exactly know if it's going to be Greek Week or Greek Day or Panegyri Day, but the mayor will do it at 11:30. We will be dancing the Zorba dance. George Karras, who is our band, he will be there with the bouzouki from Dayton playing live Greek music. We'll have the dancers down there, and we invite everybody to come down and dance and hang out, and let's get this rolling.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like such a good time. Well, for somebody who's never been, what sort of advice would you give them to make the most of their visit to the Panegyri Greek Festival, including, I know, parking is very important too.
Parking's big.
Yes.
Yeah, parking is going to be, don't worry about the parking, right? So you're
Okay.
not parking on campus. You're at St. Xavier High School. They're going to shuttle you to the front door.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great.
Absolutely,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so, and some of the neighboring churches use this as a fundraiser and allow us to park for
Yeah,
a
some
small
of them.
fee
Yeah, yeah.
on their lots as well, which, you know, we get a lot of cooperation from not only the churches, but the whole community of Finneytown.
Yeah, so when you come in, Pete, it's like walking into Greece, like I like to say, right? I say it every year, right? It's like walking into Greece. The souvlaki and the gyro, they're grilling out, right? This is not that we're not buying this stuff somewhere else and we're making it right there.
Yeah.
Souvlaki, gyro. You have the
Shish
Greek
kebab.
dinners, shish kebab,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You have the Greek dinners, the pasticcio, the moussaka. We have yaya's mez, right? So like your appetizers, your meatballs, your
Yeah.
feta cheese, saganaki flaming cheese.
This all
Are you
sounds
getting hungry?
amazing.
We
It
have
sounds
beer.
so good.
We have beer. Mad Tree does a beer for us.
Yeah.
That'll be there. And then we have the Taverna, Greek wines, everything. I would tell people to make sure you visit the church because they're church tours. We
Absolutely.
completed an iconography project.
Well, I want to make sure
Yeah.
that people can, go and check out the festival. Where can people watching right now go to get more information about Panegyri Greek Festival?
Well, you're going to go to Panegyri.com. Can everybody spell it right?
There we go.
Right? So it'll be on there,
Yeah.
right? Panegyri.com.
Okay.
You can Google up Greek Festival in Cincinnati, and
All right.
everything is right there. The whole guide, everything.
We look forward to it and looking forward to digging into
Yeah.
this. Thank you guys so much for being here. And
Thank you.
Opa!
Thank you.
Opa, there you go. Thanks,
Yeah.
Pete. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.